Hey, everybody, it's Tuesday, August 25th, 2026. I'm Allison Gill.
And I'm Dana Goldberg, and this is Beans Talk.
Hey, my friend, how are you?
I am good. Apologize for the new background, everybody. I'm obviously on the road, so I like to not miss days when I at any all possible. So, Allison, and thanks for always letting me work remotely.
100%.
I also thought all that was going to come out much more gracefully than it did. But this is how you see the sausage is made, people.
The sausage is made.
That's right.
I get my stitches out Friday. I'm excited about this.
Yay, wonderful.
We'll see how, if my eyebrows permanently.
Should I hope so? It's kind of sexy. But scars are sexy. I like scars. They have stories.
They're punk. It's punk as fuck. So here we go. All right. More shenanigans from horrible people who claim they want to protect women in the WNBA from trans athletes. Right? It's all about protecting the women, Dana.
Yeah. Just a reminder: there's zero trans athletes in the WNBA. So trans women. Just want to remind you. Yeah.
How many trans women are in the WNBA? The answer is
zero.
So first, former NBA player Enes Kanter Freedom was removed from a WNBA game between the Fever and the Chicago Sky on Sunday following a verbal confrontation with Sky guard Natasha Cloud, who I love. Yes. Kanter Freedom was wearing an anti-trans t-shirt to Sunday's game that read, "Woman, noun, adult, human, female." Now here's video from his ejection from the arena.
6-point basketball game. Chicago staying in it. Natasha Cloud. And right before the break, this was the scene inside Wintrust Arena after Natasha Cloud got that bucket. She wanted her voice heard. We have talked about the conversations surrounding the W. That is Enes Kanter in the building today. And he has voiced how he's felt about the situation. Natasha Cloud voicing her opinion as well. Kanter was just escorted out.
So
I'm so sick of this shit.
Walking up on, because he cares about the women.
Oh, yeah.
In the WNBA. So he's, threatening them and shit talking and disturbing their game. And afterwards, he posted on social media, "I just got kicked out of a WNBA game for supporting women." Let that sink in, America. Really? Were you there to support women?
No, this is what pisses me off. The WNBA is having a record-breaking year, Allison. Yes. And now everything's distracted by this bullshit instead of the fact that the WNBA is having a record-breaking year. People care about women's sports. They had fought for this. And so all these men out there, and I'm talking about these cis men that are coming out with this bullshit, this anti-trans bullshit.
Harassing women.
You're not helping. You're not helping. And I don't understand why these guys don't see that. You couldn't make it in the NBA, so you're just going to come fucking interrupt a women's game just to get your 15 minutes of fame. It's embarrassing, dude. Go home. I mean, Kanter Freedom, who played in the NBA for 11 years, made headlines earlier this month, as we know, after declaring his eligibility for the WNBA draft. It's in his social media post. This part really I also want to mention something else after this. Anyway, that's different, by the way, than Royce White's similar stunt before he lost his ass in the Minnesota Republican Party. So sources around the league told ABC News that Kanter Freedom and Royce White are not eligible to play in the WNBA, calling their eligibility announcements a publicity stunt, of course, meant to sow division and draw attention, which is what they did. Now, Natasha Cloud, Dreamy, amazing, also a great basketball player. Let's put that first, and then we can go down to Dreamy, amazing. Shared her support for the transgender community very publicly on Threads. And this is what it said: "To every trans kid and person, you are part of my community and tribe. You belong, you're loved, you're seen. You're perfect as you are. You will always be protected by me." And now listen, I want to, every once in a while we get an email that's like, I don't know how to square the circle with trans rights when it comes to sports. People that want to be allies to our trans community. Every once in a while we get an email. I need you to know that this manufactured crisis was all part of Project 2025. So the first thing is they need sentiment for us to say out loud, women are inferior to men. Doesn't matter which part of the life, women are inferior to men. We're going to take sports. Women are inferior to men. Men should not be in women's sports. They're better than they are. Oh yeah, we should protect women. Women's sports, they're vulnerable for men. Okay, so now we've set a national dialogue that women are not as good as men. Okay? I need you to understand that this trans argument as part of Project 2025, because they had to get the national dialogue to say that women are inferior to men. Now they're coming out and saying that Title IX is a failed social experiment. Mm-hmm. And they're using sport because we've already gotten the general public, even people who support transgender people, to say cis women are in danger if men, who are not the same as trans women, play sport. So now you are participating in this national dialogue unwillingly and unknowingly, backing verbiage from Project 2025. Now, when they say Title IX is a failed experiment, I need you to understand they're using sport, but Title IX protects women in education, all facets of education. They are trying to destroy Title IX. They're using the trans community to do it by saying that women are inferior to men and we have to protect them. We have to protect them, and they're using trans people to do it. I need you to understand that's where this is all coming from. Trans people were not out in the general public going, we want to fight for our right to participate. In fact, most states that had trans participatory laws in their books, you didn't hear anything about that because it was fine. No one had a problem with it. So I know there's some confusion with some people who write into our podcast. I just need you to know that this is a problem that has been manufactured by the right and Project 2025 by the example that there's no trans athletes in the WNBA. There's no trans women competing. So there's no problem there. So if you're arguing about this in the WNBA, you literally are arguing the point if someone was like, gorillas are not allowed to play and blah, blah, blah. And everyone's like, there's no gorillas playing and blah, blah, blah. Well, but what if there were? Mm-hmm. Then they would be a danger to these people. And they're like, yeah, I guess if someone like that, it would be a danger. We should fight this.
Yeah. And the argument is based on the presumption that women are inferior.
The whole thing. The whole thing.
I think one of my favorite quotes was like somebody asked on the internet, like a man was like, women, what would you do if there were no men here to protect you? And a woman said, protect us from who?
Yeah. And these guys are a perfect example. Trans athletes are not the problem. It's cis men who are pretending to be transgender for the WNBA draft. It's just another example of you all are the problem. It's not trans women. It's not trans people in bathrooms. It's not trans women in sport. That's what these people that are outside the arenas, and I know I'm a little bit of a soapbox for the podcast we normally do, these people that are outside the WNBA, these anti-trans people holding these signs, protect trans women, protect our girls, in front of a WNBA game where it's not even an issue. Right. And now it's not ruining the sport, but we're taking away and detracting from the fact that, again, the WNBA is having a record-breaking year, and we should be focusing on the fact that these women are playing incredible fucking basketball. Mm-hmm. And it's being ruined, unfortunately, because Cunningham said something in a press conference, and then the right took it and ran.
Yeah. And there's a clip. I'm going to see if I can show it to you. But outside of one of these games where there were protesters, anti-trans protesters, and then, friends and allies and people protesting to protect the LGBTQ plus community, where they were asking people on each side if they could name 5 WNBA players. Let me see if I can find that clip.
And they can't.
Can you name 5 WNBA players for me?
I can name Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark. That's all I got.
Olivia Miles, Paige Beckers, Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, Sabrina Ionescu.
Do you watch the WNBA normally?
Yes.
Are you going to the game tonight?
Yes.
Can you name 5 WNBA players?
No, I cannot. I'm sorry.
Jonquel Jones, Natasha Cloud, Brianna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, Satu Sabali.
Can you name 5 WNBA players?
I sure can. I can.
Could you name 5 for me?
Sure. Sophie Cunningham. It's always fun when I get Caitlin Clark, Reese, Aja. I'm trying. Excuse me. I said Caitlin Clark.
JJ, Brianna Stewart, Inescu, Olivia Miles, Asia Wilson, Sue Bird.
Probably not. No, I could name Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark. That's it.
We're talking about Sabrina Ionescu. We're talking about Teresa Witherspoon, shout out. Sue Wicks. We're talking about Becky Hammond. These are the greats. These are legends of the Liberty Dynasty.
See, there it is.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
And that's why on the Blue Sky, I made a post and I said, if you have never watched a minute of Sophie Cunningham's basketball and all of a sudden you're a fan of hers, you're not a fan of Sophie Cunningham, you're a fan of bigotry. If you've never watched a minute of her basketball and you just like that she said something anti-trans, you're not a fan of hers because you don't support her in her entirety and her basketball career. You just like something she said and it could have come out of anyone's mouth.
Yeah.
I just need people to realize that.
And I think that clip illustrates that.
Yeah.
Tyler Marsh, who's the coach of the Sky, also showed support in a statement, said, Tosh didn't want to feel like she was a distraction. I told her she wasn't. I told her that we all embrace her as someone that protects our team and protects the people that need to be protected. And so Tosh is always going to stand on that, and we stand for Tosh. She went on to say, I think there's so many good things about this league that if you come to a game, you should probably come and enjoy the basketball. And that seems pretty simple to me. I think the players deserve that, and I think they've earned that. And being a former basketball player, you should probably understand and feel that too. I think she was addressing freedom. But, you know, it all goes back to the same thing. It's not about protecting women.
No, it's not. And the misogyny from these people that say they're fans, you see it on full display. It's disgusting because it hasn't stopped with just the trans issue. There's men that have been harassing the women on the courts of the WNBA for a long time. Here's a video from Thursday night's Dream versus Sparks game where someone threw a green dildo onto the court during the game. And I know some people probably think that's funny. It's a misogynistic attack on these players, period. And it's cartoonishly making fun of the fact that these are professional athletes doing their fucking jobs. You would never do this in any other situation. And if you did, you're a jackass, by the way. Here's the video.
It's reported this week Park will skip the Asian Games. A continental title. There's a stoppage here, and Angel Reese is pointing out the perpetrator. Something was thrown onto the court. And security has made quick work of this. And Brink kicking the object away.
What a hero.
I love, by the way, Angel Reese is the one that was like right up there. It's right up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only time that it's acceptable to throw dildos is when you're at an ICE protest.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Not at the officers. I don't want to give you bad
but
legal
the cars,
advice.
if there's a little suction on the side, that's perfection. You get extra points if you can suction the dildo onto the side of the car.
Onto the vehicle, yes.
Yeah. It also happened, by the way, during a Sky versus Valkyries game the next night. Sky guard Natasha Cloud, as we know, the player that was in the face of Cantor Freedom before he was ejected, and she wasn't in his face because they held him back. Blasted spectators who threw those objects, calling them lame as fuck. Good for you, Natasha. She went on to say, and I quote, "The men that are throwing it also shows that you are weak, like extremely weak. And it says a lot about how they feel about women. And that is my point. The audacity to go support a women's professional basketball game and then throw an object like that onto the floor thinking that you're funny. Like the cognitive dissonance in that, I can't even square that. It's just mind-blowing to me.
No. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. We're going to leave you with a themed Moxie moment today. One of my favorite videos from Cynthia Nixon. Watch.
Be a lady, they said. Your skirt is too short. Your shirt is too low. Don't show so much skin. Cover up. Leave something to the imagination. Don't be a temptress. Men can't control themselves. Men have needs. Look sexy. Look hot. Don't be so provocative. You're asking for it. Wear black. Wear heels. You're too dressed up. You're too dressed down. You look like you've let yourself go. Be a lady, they said. Don't be too fat. Don't be too thin. Eat up. Slim down. Stop eating so much. Order a salad. Don't eat carbs. Skip dessert. Go on a diet. God, you look like a skeleton. Why don't you just eat? You look emaciated. You look sick. Men like women with some meat on their bones. Be a size 0. Be a 00. Be nothing. Be less than nothing. Be a lady, they said. Remove your body hair. Bleach this, bleach that. Eradicate your scars. Cover your stretch marks. Plump your lips. Botox your wrinkles. Lift your face. Tuck your tummy. Perk up your boobs. Look natural. You're trying too hard. You look overdone. Men don't like girls who try too hard. Be a lady, they said. Wear makeup. Highlight your cheekbones. Line your lids. Fill in your brows. Lengthen your lashes. Color your lips. Powder. Blush. Bronze. Highlight. Your hair is too short. Dye your hair, not blue. That looks unnatural. Look young. Old is ugly. Men don't like ugly. Be a lady, they said. Save yourself. Be pure. Don't be a whore. Don't sleep around. Men don't like sluts. Don't be a prude. Don't be so uptight. And smile more. Pleasure men. Be experienced. Be sexual. Be innocent. Be dirty. Be the cool girl. Don't be like the other girls. Be a lady, they said. Don't talk too loud. Don't talk too much. Don't be intimidating. Why are you so miserable? Don't be a bitch. Don't be so bossy. Don't be so emotional. Don't cry. Don't yell. Don't swear. Endure the pain. Don't complain. Fold his clothes. Cook his dinner. Keep him happy. That's a woman's job. You'll make a good wife someday. Take his last name. You hyphenated your name. Crazy feminist. Give him children. You don't want children? You will someday. He'll change your mind. Be a lady, they said. Don't get raped. Don't drink too much. Don't walk alone. Don't go out too late. Don't dress like that. Don't get drunk. Don't smile at strangers. Don't go out at night. Don't trust anyone. Don't say yes. Don't say no. Just be a lady, they said.
She says it all.
I mean, she says it all, and I would also like to pay homage to the strong women, all of the strong women that are in the video that I will probably watch multiple times. Thank you for the Moxie moment. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Everybody, we'll see you tomorrow. I'm Allison Gill.
I'm Dana Goldberg, and that was Beanstalk.
With swearing. Daily beans, daily beans. Daily beans, daily beans.